like extended netting and like increased player safety? Like what do you think like is the easiest solution to help stop like injuries within baseball and within the fans?
I think they're doing a lot. I mean, I really do. Like for me with the helmets, I mean, I got hit up under the helmet, so it's little cap and a little ear flap. I mean, they're not really protective. If you get hit right here in the head, I guess it'll bounce off and you'll still have a concussion maybe, but I just got hit right up under the helmet. Baseball's a dangerous sport, but they're extending the nets. They're making the coaches on first and third wear helmets. I mean, they're doing a lot, and they actually now, other than when I played, they didn't care about concussions. Concussions didn't matter. It's like, you all right? Like, what's wrong with you? Oh, you want to go out and play? There's so much more protection and protocol in all sports, so that's been cool to see. Unfortunately, it was just a little bit after my time. Yes.
Hi. That was terrifying watching that.
Oh, thank you.
My husband was in a car accident, and I'm just thinking of it, my mentality, how hard it was to get back in a car from the wheel. Do you remember the first time you felt the bat after, and what was that process like? Saying I'm going to put myself in this position again, where I potentially could get injured.
Great question. I remember vividly exactly how I felt when I got into the batter's box, and I was warming up in the on-deck circle, and I watched the pitcher warm up, and I watched the catcher set up here, hit the glove, move over, hit the glove, put it down here, and that was the most reassuring thing that I could have ever watched, because I had to convince myself right then and there, I've gone up tens of thousands of times with tens of thousands of pitches and never got hit in the head. And I had to go, that was a freak thing, and it's not going to happen again. So while the subconscious still existed, and the subconscious took over in winter ball when I went down, because I was facing a Latin left-handed pitcher, and when I was in Venezuela, that off-season, all I was facing is left-handed pitchers that were big and tall, and I didn't know their name. And this, like I started kind of doing this, not because I was scared, just because internally the subconscious took over, but I had to convince myself that, like a car, how many times have you been behind the wheel? Like, it's scary, don't get me wrong, it's not like, oh, it's no big deal, but mentally, in order to do that, I had to convince myself it was freak, it was fluke, and it's not going to happen again. But good question. We're out of time. I just got 0. Thank you guys for
Yeah, no, it's fine.